All right, here we are. So if some of you have a yoga mat and perhaps like a hard floor underneath you, it might be kind of nice to roll your mat a couple times. I have a little blanket here. I just really like to have that. And so just gives me a little extra cushion underneath my low back. Okay, so let's start on our back. And I want you to just hug your knees into your chest. Okay. Now, this morning we have lots of awesome core work to do, okay? I'll just trust that you will take rest when you need. And for any of my new friends, I think there were a few new names on here this morning, which I love. Welcome. You just take rest and water when you need and join back whenever you feel the time is right for you, okay? So go ahead and set your feet back down. Knees are bent. And then take your hands behind your head and we're going to start with our breath. So hands behind your head, elbows open wide, big breath in here at the bottom. And then all I want you to do is curl straight up through center, but the goal is to keep your elbows open wide. Okay, inhale to lay your head back. And then exhale to curl in. Okay, inhale, we lay back. And exhale to curl in. Okay, so I want you to go nice and slow, nice and easy with your breath to start. Okay, and this is you getting connected to not only your body, connected to right now, but connected to your center. I always like to think of my core as like my home. Okay, think of your core, your center, your house, and it gives you a real opportunity to get connected to your center, to your house, right? Think like the powerhouse, okay? Where, like, say like the nuclear plant, the nuclear plant, the energy source, where all of the dreams and the wonders and the work of your life come from, okay? So keep sitting up through center, big exhale. If you have some quivers already, perfect, no problem. Keep working with them. I'm already quivering this morning and this is awesome. So good. Last three, just like this. So you can get into the diaphragmatic breath a bit. So exhale, 2. One more time. And then sit straight up through center. Okay, reach your arms out to either sides of your thighs. And then we're gonna pulse upward. Okay, so you just lift your head up, down an inch, up an inch. If you need support with one of your hands for your head, no problem. Just gives your neck a little bit of a, just good support, a helping hand, literally, okay? So exhale, we sit up and pulse. And we're trying to punch the breath out of our lungs, okay? So exhale. Okay, for 10, 9, 8. You guys got it. 7, 6, 5. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands behind your head. Open up. Breathe in. And then exhale. Same thing. Sit up right through center. Inhale, we lay back. And then exhale, bring it in. Okay, see if you can get that good, strong connection to the breath emptying, the diaphragm moving, as well as your core muscles, helping you curl your head and shoulders up off the mat. Okay, so there's some things out there in the world of strength training where they think that sit-ups and bicycles and those kind of things are kind of like a thing of the past. And part of me agrees, and part of me is like, that's because people are doing them and not breathing, okay? So this morning, while we're doing this on purpose, I want you to get really integrated with how you're breathing while you're doing this, okay? If you're just like sit up, that's more of like, and not really focus on the breath. It's more of just a flexion and an extension of your spine, right? So when we get to the level of the muscle and the mind connected, right, we have a new opportunity to really get into those muscles on purpose, okay? So if any of you have been noticing there's sort of a thread that all of the workouts that we're doing together are on purpose. There's nothing random or haphazard about them. They're not just thrown together, they're on purpose. And they'll challenge each of you in your own way, which I love. So let's just keep with the breath here. Okay, last 3. Okay, you might be feeling this more in the upper abs, no problem. 2 and 1. Empty your breath. Okay, hold your head up straight through center. And then if you need, you can have right hand behind your head, or you extend your arms out in front of you. Okay, just on either side of your thighs, and then we pulse out with the breath. Okay, you got it. Big exhale and really punch the breath out. See if you can get another set of ribs up off the floor on your back body. You guys got it. Here we go. For 7, remember, hand behind your head is all good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay your head back. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Very nice. Now, legs straight up in the air. Okay. And then point and flex your feet a couple times. Find a little movement there. You can spread your toes out and then crunch them and spread them out and then curl them in. Awesome. Okay, now you're going to take your hands beside your hips, push through your palms, and just tidy up the spine a bit. So we're trying to find this good long line from the back of your head through to your sacrum. Okay, the triangle bone at the base of the spine. Take an inhale, heels are still high, knees are a little bent, and then you're going to exhale, lift your hips up into the air. Okay, so this reverse crunch, we're really focusing on the low abs, helping you lift your hips off of the floor. Okay, so already I'm feeling my upper abs from before. Okay, and so it'll take a little bit of time here for me to focus on low abs. Okay, so you just keep taking your time, punch your heels and your hips up towards the ceiling. And these ones are a little bigger movement than some of the ones that we've done in the past. Okay, so let's allow this movement to be a little bigger. No problem. Big exhale. Lift your hips. Okay. And now let's see if we can refine the movement a little bit more. Smaller, smaller. Okay, and then still use your breath out. Use your breath out to punch your heels up. Lift your bum up off the mat. That's it. Awesome work, you guys. You got her. Now see if you can bring your heels up a little higher over your hips. Okay, so a little less towards you. Smaller movement still. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just hug your knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze. All right, hands behind your head. You're gonna go legs straight up in the air, and then just lay your head back on the floor, okay? Now from here, you're gonna twist your upper body to the right and lower your left leg down about halfway, okay? Just hold. Now, if you can you lower your left leg down a little lower and then lift your left leg? Bring it down to that halfway, and then we come back through center with your head and your leg. Okay, so I think that was like 1 rep. Okay, I say like 1 rep, it was 1 rep. So we twist to the right, left leg goes down. Okay, hold here. Left leg goes a little lower, comes all the way to the top, and then down to that halfway. Bring everything through center. Head down, big breath. Exhale, twist right. Leg goes down on the left, little lower, and then lift up. Come back to that halfway, and then we come through center. Okay, now you go, twist to the right, keep going that one direction, lower your leg, lift your leg, go back to halfway, then back through center. Twist, lower, lift, halfway. And then try and blend it together now. Blend it together so it's all one movement. Okay, really good. Last two, just like this on this side. So you lower and twist, lower your leg, lift, go back to halfway, and then through center, and one more time. Lower, lift, halfway, come to center. Let's switch sides. Twist to the left, right leg goes down, all the way up, halfway, and then we come back. Twist, lower your leg down, lift up, halfway, through center. Okay, you guys got it. Right leg down, twist left, up, halfway, back through center. Okay, you guys are doing great, looking good. And then you keep breathing. Lower, lift, half, back to center. Very good. Stay connected right to your middle, your powerhouse. Last two, here we go. Up, halfway. Last one. Awesome. And then let your feet touch down, open your elbows, find a little sway with your knees, left and right. Ooh, yeah. That was fun. I hope that was a little bit fun for you guys. Take your hands beside you, lift your hips, and then we're gonna go back to our hip lift, heel lift, reverse crunch, okay? So exhale, lift your heels, and then lower, lift and lower. So you can kind of get your knees into it a bit here too. I'm not super strict on like not moving your legs at all. I say strict like how I like to do them and how I want you to do them, okay? So pop your heels up, lift your hips, and I want you to think about your low abs. So beneath your belly button, closer to your pubic bone, just where your shorts or your tights meet your body, okay? Below that point, that's where we're really trying to connect. Keep pushing the tops of your shoulders and the back of your head down. And then let's see if we can make this a little smaller. Almost like a little pulse of your bum cheeks off the floor. And it doesn't have to be pretty or perfect, okay? And I'll just say that if you're alone right now, awesome. If you have people around you, that might be more funny. I'm not sure. I'll just leave that to you to decide. Okay, we got it. Small and controlled. Pulse up, chin in. 10, 9. You guys got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your feet touch down. Pause for a moment. Big breath. And let it go. Okay. So we're going back to our little twist with the leg drops and lowers. Okay. Hands behind your head. Legs straight up again. Okay, good. Now we're going to twist to the right. Left leg goes down. Stay twisted. Lift up halfway. And then we come all the way back to center. Okay. Lower your left leg down. Up, down, back to center. Okay. Up, center. Good. So I want you to keep your shoulders lifted. So not just the twist off to the right. Keep them lifted off the floor. Okay. And you might even add in a couple extra pulses with the breath. Like when you go to lower, lift halfway, and then back to center. Okay, that's it. Very good. Last two. You guys are doing great, really great. I hope it's burning a bit. I always love a good core burn. And then it feels so good when it's done. Okay, switch it up. Twist to the left, right leg down, up, halfway to center. Twist, leg down, lift, halfway, center. Ooh boy. And then try and meld the edges, okay? Melt the edges of the movement. So it's sort of like a flow as best you can, a little sweep as you move. Strong through your middle. You guys are doing great. Last two, here you go. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Big relaxo. Feet down. And then I want you to take your hands to your thighs, kind of where your hip creases are. So the heels of your hands work in towards where your leg meets your hip. And then I want you to push your palms into your thighs and see if you can feel this kind of elongation of your low back. Okay, so as you push your legs down, okay, your feet are still on the floor, push your legs away from you and notice if you can feel this little space in the low back. And if you're like, what's this all about? I'm not sure I get it. That's okay. Keep pushing your hands into your legs, almost like you're trying to elongate the hip creases. And then you might feel this little pull the top of your head out of the spine. And you just hold it here for a hot moment. All right. And then let that go. Arms to the side. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let's roll it up. Oh boy. I always feel like there's always such a funny thing happens when you transition out of like any core work. It's like not so graceful, you know? Okay. Really good. Holy, we've almost been working for 20 minutes, you guys. Incredible. So just give me one hot second here. I'm currently dying of sweat. I'm just transitioning this little piece over. Okay. So now we're going to go into side plank on your right elbow. Okay. So let's get that set up. Right elbow down. And then you're going to stretch your legs straight out. Okay. And then we're just going to hold here for 15 seconds. So pop yourself up. Remember, you can put your right knee down or you can take your left foot out in front of you. Okay. So hold here, good and strong. You guys got her. And then you're going to lift your hips up into a little pulse for 15 seconds. Little pulse up and up and up. Yeah, you guys got her. Good. And then I want you to hold here, hold still, but lift your hips. Lift your hips up. You guys got it? Hold, squeeze your right side body. Everything lifted off of the floor as best you can. Hold strong. Yeah, you guys got it. And then here we go, pulse it out. Yeah, 15 seconds, just a little lift of your hips. Lift. Last bit here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let your hips touch down. And we're going to switch it over to the other side. Okay? So we hold for 15, pulse, hold, and pulse. Okay? That equals 1 minute. Okay. Ready? Get yourself set and stable. And here we go. We're holding it up. Okay, remember you can have your right foot out in front of you or your left knee down. We're just holding here. Well, we're not just holding. We're breathing. Yeah, that's it. Breathing steady. Awesome. Okay, here we go for our pulses. Just a little bit down and up. Think like 2 inches down and up. Maybe a little smaller than that, actually. Breathing. I feel like the only shitty thing about the microphone is you can hear me like losing my shit over here. Okay. Lift and hold your hips. I say losing my shit, like breathing really deep and having a hard go, just like all you over there. Yeah. Okay. Hold it up. You guys got her. Breath steady. Try and keep your shoulders stacked as best you can. And then here we go for our pulses. Up, up, up. Oh yeah. You can use your right hand on the floor if you need a little support. Yeah, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let your hips come down. Oh yeah. Okay, very good. Now, going back, coming back over here. Now, you guys might not like this one so much. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. So you're gonna go right hand on the floor for side plank once again, okay? Then you're gonna use your left hand just enough, just transfer a little bit of the weight and put your right elbow down. Hold, use your left hand just a little, and then you come back up onto your right hand. So we're transferring between your right hand and your left elbow, and your right elbow rather. So just down and up, okay? So here you go. You have your legs outstretched, or a little help with your left hand, okay? Down to your elbow, and then up to your hand. And you're trying to use just enough pressure with your left hand to support you so that you can catch yourself on the right. Yep. You guys are doing great. One more down to your elbow, and then back up. Okay, come to your knees. I'm gonna switch it up, other side. Okay, you're on your left hand. Use your right hand, just enough support. Come down to your left. Hold strong. And then switch. Left hand. Left elbow. Left hand. You guys are doing good. Real good. This might be a little awkward, and that's okay. Always good to do awkward things. Keep breathing. Okay, 15 seconds with this. Elbow to your hand. Elbow to your hand. Very good. One more time. Here we go. Elbow to your hand, and then back up. Take a moment. Thumbs up. Are we all still here, present? Just give me some kind of arm signal, fist pump. Yes, one of my favorite parts of the day is seeing you guys react like some kind of anything. So good. Okay, now, here's the best/worst part. The best thing is that this is our last side plank variation. The worst part is that it's hard. Okay, now, you're gonna be on your right hand. Okay, now if this is tough on the wrist, remember you can adjust your feet for more support, or you can have your elbow down, just giving you options, okay? So left arm overhead, left elbow, left knee, reach, and then left hand to left toes, or in that direction, okay? Left elbow to left knee, left hand to left toes. Okay, you go. Yes. Now my hamstrings are on like another planet this morning. Challenging, hard, sore. Okay, so if that is also you, take it easy on the high kick. We call this a ninja kick. And I tell you what, I got this from my good friend, one of the best trainers in this city, Taylor Kolar. Any of you know her, you will also know she's one of the raddest humans out there, okay? If you don't know her, you need to know her. We got 10 seconds here, you guys. Oh yeah. Oh boy. One more of each. And the kick. Hiya. Boom. Going to the other side. Ah. Okay, amazing. Now we're going to the left side. Try to keep it the same with your hand or your elbow for this one, okay? Okay, good. Ready? And here we go. Right arm overhead, excuse me, elbow to knee, and then we're gonna kick it out in front, hand to toe. Knee to elbow, hand to right toes. Oh boy. Now keep focusing on what's down on the mat. So your left hand and your left foot. And if you fall, that's okay. You're pretty close to the ground, right? Oh yeah. And if you do not feel graceful, perfect. No problem. Do not have to be graceful to show up here. That's it. 4 total, okay? knee to elbow, kick it. 2 more. Elbow, kick it. And then we're coming down. Oh yeah. Okay, let's take a child's pose. Hips back to your heels, arms reach back, and your forehead goes down. Take a few breaths here. But that might have been really echoey. Take a few breaths. Just those big sighs. Take one more breath here. And a big exhale. Okay, we're coming onto our back again. Okay. So just make your way there. Now, we're gonna go onto a mindful bicycle, okay? We're just gonna mindfully get on our bicycles and go some really awesome places, like maybe breweries. Let's go on breweries. You guys good for that? Okay. So we're gonna start out here at Barnell. I'm in Kettle Valley, if you guys are wondering. So, so let's twist to the right, and you're gonna lengthen your left leg out. Okay, good. Now, you're gonna hold here, and we're gonna go a little pulse to the right for 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we switch 3 times. Bike, bike, bike. We're over here on the left now. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bike 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're on the right. Yeah. Twist. Little pulse. 2, 1. Here you go. Bike, bike, bike. And then we keep it rolling here. And we're just rolling down Lakeshore. And there's not a lot of breweries from here towards downtown. So we're just rolling. We're rolling. Maybe we're coming up on Rotary. Just literally in my own mind right now, trying to go down Lakeshore. Good. Keep it rolling just like this with our 3, and then your little pulses. You guys are doing great. Bike 3, pulse 3. Try to keep breathing out on every move, even if it's like a little smaller breath. Amazing. Looking good, you guys. Stay with this. Awesome. And then here we go for our 3 bikes. We're twisted to the right or whichever side you're on for your 3 pulses. And then the next time you twist to the left, you're going to finish with your 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. And then big relaxo through center. Okay, really good. Flip it over to plank position. Okay. Yeah, on your elbows. We're getting towards the finale here, people, okay? Let's stay with it. So we must have made it down Lakeshore through Water Street. We probably made it to Tree Brew. How about that? Yeah? Okay. I'm literally making this up on the fly. If you guys were like, wow, this is a weird plan. I'm like, yeah, literally made it up. Okay. So elbows pull back. And then remember, if you need your knees down, you're going to push through the tops of your feet and still pull your elbows back. In fact, let's all try that. Everybody. Knees go down, push through the tops of your feet, and then I want you to drag your elbows back like you were trying to rip the floor out from underneath you. Hold here for 3. Keep pulling your elbows back. 2 and 1. Okay, dip your hips, lift your head. Just like a little stretch. Wow, at the front of your body. So good. And then we're going to come over onto your back again. We're getting back on our bikes. Couple beers in. Just a couple though. Okay. Or waters if you like water at breweries. Okay. We're back on our 3 and 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Let's start like that. And then your pulses. 2, 3 on each side. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bike, pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay. Keep it rolling like that. We're going down the rest of Water Street. We're turning on Ellis. And then we stop at Central, and maybe by this time, Central's new restaurant will be open and we get a couple Mr. T's. We're getting off of our track, off of our beers, but nobody can turn down a Mr. T. Those of you that are not in Kelowna, come and visit. Hopefully later in the summer, and then we'll be able to actually do this. Okay, good. Keep breathing. Keep this up. You guys got it? Good. Keep counting in your head or out loud. Yeah. Keep breathing out. Get into that diaphragmatic breathing, right? So still pulsing your breath and trying to pump your belly as well with your breath. Good. And then we'll do it one more time through each side with your pulses. Bike your 3. Amazing. And then we landed at red bird. Yeah, we did. Flip it over, plank position. You guys are doing great. Okay. We're doing really good here. So to your elbows, if you can lift your knees, please lift your knees this time. If you need to have your knees down, no problem. You're still gonna push through the tops of your feet. And then everybody, elbows pull back, okay? Now, you're gonna hover your knees towards the floor, if they were lifted, just towards them, and then straighten your legs. Okay, those of you with knees down, you're gonna work towards straightening one leg, and then lower back down. Straighten your other leg, and then back down, okay? Those of you with knees lifted, you're hovering down, and then stretching your legs. Hover down, and then stretch them. Hover, stretch. And as you stretch your legs, I want you to pull your elbows back. Pull them back. Oh boy. We're getting to the finale here on our bicycle. Last 2 and 1. Yes, knees down. Okay, guys, on your back. Getting on our bikes. Okay, so our form might be a little wobbly. And that's great, okay? No problem. Let's see if we can slow this down. Option to go straight leg bicycle now. So you're gonna go bike, 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 still pulse. For 3 and 3, okay? Bike, bike, bike. 2, 3. And they can be like, it can be kind of a combo of bent knees and straight legs, okay? Oh yeah, we make our way to kettle. Yeah, we do. I think I might have missed that one from before, and that's okay. We went back. And then we hit up rustic. We're gonna snag a bunch of cinnamon buns, I think. Yeah, we are. Okay, so good. Amazing. And then we're gonna rip up knocks now. Go ahead, just bikes. Just bikes, here you go. Bent or straight legs, you go. We're ripping. Oh yeah. Good job, you guys. We got her. Shoulders up. Punch your elbows towards the ceiling. Yes, you can. Amazing. This is us for 20, 19, 18, 17. Keep it up. 16, 15, 14. Breathing. 13, 12, 11, 10. With control. 9, 8, 7, 6. A little quicker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. That was good. All right, we're at the top of knocks and we're the victors. The victors. Okay. So last plank, and then we're gonna do 1 set of back extension, and then we're done. How freaking awesome is that? All right, knees or no knees, you choose. Tuck your toes and flex your quads. Everybody, if your knees are lifted, your quads are flexed. And now you're just gonna find this little dip of your hips. Twist, 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 twist. Okay, little twist. Like you're trying to dip the front of your right hip down and the front of your left hip down. Twist, twist, twist. You guys got it? Nice, and then go through center, hover your knees, let your shoulders slide back a bit, And then pull forward, rip your elbows back. Same thing. Knees go down, bum lifts a bit, shoulders back, and then pull your shoulders forward and rip your elbows back. All right. Last 3 before we hold. 2, 1. Hold it forward, pull your elbows back for 5, pull, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hips back. Oh boy. Okay, come down onto your belly. Ooh, yeah. Actually, plant your hands or your elbows and just lift. Oh yeah. Lift your chin, lift your head. Oh, isn't that the nicest? The nicest. All right. Hands out in front of you. Just in front of your head. Chin into your chest. Nose to your mat. Okay. And then we're going to lift your head, lift your chest. Pull your elbows back and magnetize your shoulders towards each other. Shoulder blades towards each other. Legs are long behind you. And then inhale, lower your head. Exhale, lift. Little back extension. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out to lift up. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Elbows beside your ribs, shoulder blades towards your spine. Keep it going just like this. Smooth and steady. So our last bit of work, you guys. Okay. Keep breathing. I like to exhale to lift up. But if you have another way that you like to breathe, that's great. Just making sure that you are breathing. Elbows back, big squeeze. Keep your chin tucked in. I want you to feel a little fire through the length of your spine here. Last 4. Last 3. Good job, you guys. 2. And 1. Take child's pose. Hips to your heels. Stretch your arms, stretch your armpits. And then come up through seated. And you can either sit cross-legged or sit on your shins, whatever you'd like. Okay. Okay, now you're just gonna take your hands out in front of you like so. Okay, good. And then take your hands behind you. Lace your fingers. Now you're gonna take your fists to your left hip. Okay. Pull your left elbow back. Roll your left shoulder back. And notice the pull on the right shoulder here. A bit of a pull. Okay. You're gonna dip your left ear to your left shoulder. Yeah. That's it. And then start to go slow with this one. Start to tip your chin up. Lay your head back ever so slightly. So you can keep your left elbow back. And then go chin down towards your left collarbone. And then one more time, I'm gonna lay your head back ever so slightly, chin up. And then come through center, head all the way up through center. Just take a second, hands out in front, lace your fingers and flip your palms out. Oh, yeah. Okay, hands behind you once again. Lace your fingers, hands to your right hip. Pull your right elbow back. Right ear to your right shoulder. Okay, just hold steady there. And start to lay your head back slightly, lift your chin, look up. Just go easy. Sometimes this can feel like pulling a rope, so just go slow. And then go chin down towards your right collarbone. Breathing along the way. And then one more time, lay your head back, lift your chin. And then back through center, head through center. Pause in stillness, and then same thing, lace your fingers, round your spine, tuck your chin in, and reach your palms out. Okay, one more, last one, hands behind you. And then I'm sitting on my shins, but if you're in seated or cross-legged rather, no problem. You're just gonna lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, and find a little bend on your elbows. You might like to lay your head right back onto your shoulders as long as there's full green light in your neck for that one. The little bend on your elbows will help your shoulder blades pull together and the heads of your shoulders magnetize back towards one another as well. All right, and then first things first, lift your chin, come all the way through to center. And just a little shoulder roll. Yeah, so good. You could probably do that like 7 times a day and you're like, yeah, it's great. Thank you all so much.